Home Plus Project app, on-site project creation and configuration, connection to the system and device recognition. Start the Home Plus Project app and select New System. Enter the project data and assign an icon or a group. Specify the system gateway. If there is a Class 300 EOS with Netatmo internal unit, go to the Advanced Settings, Connection with Home Plus Project menu. A QR code appears on the device, which must be scanned by the app. After scanning, the app connects to the device. If, however, the MYHome Server 1 web server is present and its firmware is updated, select Search for MYHome Server 1. Select the device to configure from the list and enter the installer code found on the MYHome Server 1 label. The app connects to the device. Select Continue. The following operations apply to MYHome Server 1, Class 300 EOS with Netatmo. Select New System. Specify if interface F422 is present. It will now be necessary to identify the devices to configure. If you select Start New Scan, after a few moments, the automatically recognized devices will be displayed. Select Start Configuration to continue. If you select Skip, you can use the Push and Learn procedure for the manual recognition of devices. Select the actuator by pressing one of its keys and press on the control device to be associated. This procedure is useful for easily adding a new device to the system or to configure a system with a few devices. Continue by selecting Start Configuration. Create the structure of the home and its rooms. Select Rooms to display the rooms in which the objects to be configured are to be inserted. Configuration of a living room light. Select Living Room from the list. Select Add New Object. Select Lights. Enter the name of the light and select the type. Choose whether to use Push and Learn mode to manually select the light actuator, specifying which channel to use and which control device to associate, or manually select the devices from the list to select the actuator, the channel, the control device to associate, and the module. When finished, the devices configured for the light in the living room will be displayed. By selecting Settings, it will be possible to define the various operating parameters of the actuator and the various parameters of the control. Select Confirm. Select Hide from User. The configured object will not be visible in the Home Plus Control app of your customer. Save all the operations completed. The app displays the living room, object just configured, and the list of associated devices. Configuration of a shutter in the living room. In the list, select Living Room. Select Add New Object. Select Shutter. If applicable, select the management mode. Also in this case, you will be able to use Push and Learn mode. To manually select the shutter actuator, which channel to use, and which control device to associate, or manually select the devices from the list to select the actuator, the channel, and the corresponding control device. At the end, the devices associated to the shutter in the living room will be displayed. Save the operations completed. The app shows the just configured shutter object. The described procedure can be used to configure all the lights and shutters of the home. And your customer will be able to manage them using the Home Plus Control app. Configuration of a living room thermostat. Select the room where the thermostat is installed, for example, the living room. Add the objects to configure and select the thermostat. Set the device operating mode and the associated pump, if any. Also in this case, it will be possible to use Push and Learn mode to select the required thermostat and to associate the corresponding actuator. or you can manually select the devices in the list, indicating, if applicable, the temperature probe to match to the thermostat. Specify the type of valve that will be managed by the thermostat. Then select the actuator to associate and set the channel for the valve control. It is also possible to set other parameters, such as the managed temperature range. Confirm the selections made. The app shows the thermostat with the corresponding actuator and the room it belongs to. If in the home there are other thermostats similar to the one in the living room, it will be possible to configure them by copying the parameters. In the top right menu, select Copy. Then assign the name of the thermostat and the new room. For example, bathroom, and confirm OK. Select Save and Configure to open the parameter configuration wizard, or select Save and Configure Later to display the thermostat in the bathroom. The configured thermostats will be managed by your customer using the Home Plus Control app. MyHome Plus. Become even smarter.